We'll wait for a few more people to jump on in. What are the questions that we have on this here today? A few questions. Cool. You know what? I'll answer the questions and then I'll announce what I wanted to say. We'll do it that way. I'll answer the questions to whoever's on the call right now, just so we don't waste everybody's time. So we got Emily and Lucas. You guys are first anyway. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. Can I please check over the changes you made on your website? Change the logo. Cool. Added some info. Gift to the collection page. Does it need more than this? Don't want to complicate. Added a review section. Great. Change the colors to simple black and white. Condensed information. Made a section that says rings are adjustable. Added additional sales points. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Phoenix rings. Oh, yes. That is so much better. So much better. Damon, hello again. Oh, look at your logo. You guys look legit. Find calm, break habits, and stay in control. Our anxiety rings offer a stylish, discreet. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. This looks 1,000 times better than it did last week. 1,000 times better. I like looking at this. I already trust you so much more. The Phoenix rings. Okay, we've got relief stress and anxiety, battle skin picking and nail biting, support mental clarity, stylish designs, redirects your focus, ring size adjustable. Yes. Yes. You can't work out the add to cart color. It doesn't look tacky. Black's fine. Black is fine. But then, if in doubt, you go green. But in this case, because you're black and white and it's classy, it's fine. But if in doubt, go green. Homecraftology used to just be black and white with a green add to cart button. What is it right now? I can't remember. It's been so long since I looked at an account page, since at a product page. Green. I've just gone green. Alright, I've got 9 people in the call. We probably won't get any more than that, I wouldn't think. So, while I'm talking to you guys real quick, if you're on this call and you got a question that you want me to answer, but you don't want to share your account, you don't want to share your page, what I want you to do is pop your hand up. There's a button for it somewhere at the bottom, or at least there used to be. But you can pop your hand up in the chat, right? It's like the first icon, I think. And I will invite you to come and talk to me over the mic. And you can actually ask me the question face to face without showing any of your stuff. I know people have questions. I know people who have had. Oh, we got our first one, Beck. That way, I can hopefully help you without giving away your entire business. All right, Beck, I'll answer these questions first. Oh, you got a question there. So when I get to you, Beck, I'll invite you on the call to have a chat with me. How's that sound? All right. I think Soothing Solutions is fantastic. I think it's time to go send some more traffic. Have you been sending traffic? Oh, I haven't been showing anyone on YouTube. Hey, Melissa. If you just not sure if you got my announcement, if you're on this call and you want help from me, but you don't want to share your business details, you don't have to. Just raise your hand and I'll get you. You can share your screen with what you want to share and what you don't want to share, and you can talk to me. Emily, your ads are struggling. When did you make this change? You don't know if there's too much creative in one ad set? No, there's never enough. You can have up to 50 creatives in one ad set. Want me to take a look? Take a look if you'd like. Soothing solutions. So the ads are being today with the changes. Great. You're not getting any clicks. Well, that's a different problem that we had before. CTR is wrong CTR. Oops. Let's show me today. It's not the right CTR. That's all. $20. Well, we've only spent $20 back. No, not back. Sorry, Emily. We only spent $20, which is cool. I'm not saying that's wrong or anything, because you just did a major upgrade to your website. You know, you don't want to be throwing money at a website that isn't proven. I get it. So there's no judgment there about not spending much. 4 clicks. Here's the thing, right? Your CPM's at $40. We'll go check out your actual CTR in a second. So your CPM's not cheap at the moment. It may come down over time. Oh, your link click-through rate is atrocious at 0.79. But at $20, right, you could spend $20 and it could go to crap. The next $20 could get you an amazing amount of clicks, and then it evens itself out. So it's not enough data for me to be confident in my decision about whether or not it's good or not. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So health and wellness, 2% link click-throughs and $2 link clicks. Great, amazing. Well-being and psychology. We've only spent $4 today. Hasn't had any clicks yet. You know, there's not enough spend there. $8 spent on self-care and psychology. At $4 link click. And you said there were lots of creatives? Well, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. That's a good start. So you got to think, right, when you're first starting out with a lot of creatives, which I highly recommend, Facebook loves it when you do this, you've got to give, if you're ready, if you know your website's looking good, you've got to give Facebook the budget to do its thing. Because it's only $8 spent, like your next $10 could be all the difference. Let's take a look at these ads though. And let's just say Facebook gets it wrong for the first $10, then gets it right.
If you have anxiety or high stress or find yourself picking at your skin or your fingers, I cannot.
Dude, that's a great ad.
What a genius idea to turn jewelry into a fidget spinner. I've been wearing this for the last couple days and I find myself spinning it constantly throughout the day to help myself calm down. I love it so much. It's also absolutely gorgeous and great quality, and it's adjustable. If you have anxiety or high stress,
Broad wasn't working? I would have thought Broad would be working. Broad was working. Yeah, $3 clicks, 1.85% click-throughs. Anything above 1.5% is good. Okay. You spent $50, right? And so this is. You need to understand too that Facebook's going to take a bit of time to get to know who to show this to. Some of these are really good. C9, 67. I mean, it didn't get much spend. Let's order by month spend. 25 and 12. It spent $25 on. Look at that click-through rate. That's great. C4, not so great. Turn that one off. Probably got yourself a winning ad set. C7. Pretty good. C3, pretty good. Sorry, I'm getting animated because I'm getting excited. Turn off C4, and I think you got yourself a winning combination here on Broad. Yeah, this isn't going to work because your product is not a ring. It's a spinning ring, and you can't like. It's funny because we're going to need to... What is the competitor doing on their image ads? I have to have a look at what they're doing on the image ads, because this one's going to be a little bit tricky with image ads. Okay, we'll just have to check out what they're doing and see if you can replicate. But this ad, just turn it off. You copied it from the competitors that's had it on for months. What was the competitor? Can you give me a link to their library? Prevents nail sex. Hold on, let me make it bigger. Prevents nail biting and skin picking. Prevents sensory stimulation. 30-day money back guarantee. I think I had the competitors here anyway. What are they called? Worry. Worry rings, here they are. These guys got hands in theirs. Their image ads are pretty crappy too. These ones being down here, these would be their retargeting ones, so these would be their best ones. These would be their top of the top of the top. If you're wondering what to replicate. This is cool. That's not looking at the image. Let me see if I can actually... Does this work? No, I don't want to do that. Open. Just copy image. Oh, I can't make it bigger to show you. Yeah, yes I can. What am I talking about? Okay, here we go. Yeah, everything else is too big. Okay, so we got woman with a hand on the shoulder. We are highlighting the ring. Battle anxiety, reduce stress. It could be a lot better. It could be a lot better, but it's pretty good. Pretty good style of ad there. All right, I think come back with more data. Let's take a look. Hopefully you have your first sale by the end of the week. All right, moving on. Kelly, Hightails, running at a loss since the start of February. Had things pick up. Sent out email campaign each week. 1 or 2 sales from that. I got access to your ad account. You added buy 2, get 1. Cool. Yeah, and let's just stop for a moment. Kelly, you on the call? Great site. Great site. All right, so you're saying dropped off since February, so we've had 3 or 4 weeks of bad results. Things picked up yesterday. 1 or 2 emails from your sales, from your emails, great. All right, and let's take a look at your account. For those of you on the call who are not making money, Kelly, I think this was her 3rd store, 2nd or 3rd store, I think. I'm searching up Kelly Hightails. When she came to me with this idea, and she's like, "What do you think of this?" I was like, "Yes, yes, 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 yes. That looks like a fantastic idea." Now the problem is, do we still have a market? Is there still demand for this? CPM is cheap as chips. Cost per link click is good at $2. Could we get better? We could, because the link click-through rate is abysmal. Abysmal. We are targeting 1.5%, but we're hitting not even 1%. And your cost per click is struggling because of that. If your link click-throughs are more like 1.5 to 2%, you could expect these to be even at $1. I have a feeling, I wish you're on the call, because what you're experiencing is most likely to do with ad fatigue and poor testing. This is poor ad structure. One ad per ad camp, but one ad per ad set. That's not how we do things. This one's a little bit better. It's probably time. What's your break even here at $35? Then we're back down to $25 for some of these. I don't know if I can preview these. Oh yeah, I can. That's a great looking ad. It's nice and like attention breaking. Nice colors. Great branding. I can see why that's the most popular one. The copy of your ads is quite, like the video is quite good. The shop now and save, I think, is very poor. And we probably could take a moment to talk. I mean, this one, UGC3. And UGC3. I think we need to do an ad shake up here. I think you need to take what works with UGC3 and the other video, in this video here, and it's probably time to go get some used clip created or some other UGC from other people, and get some nicer ads created that have some nicer visual elements. And probably at this point too, you might want to consider some retargeting if you're not doing that already. Let's have a look. I don't see any retargeting here. It may or may not work for you, but it's definitely time to now consider doing a shake-up of the ads, I think. Michaela, you want me to keep it private? You're testing new product and you've launched ads for the product. You've only had these ads up for 2 days. You had one sale. Are you testing too many ads at once? Okay, so in the testing phase, I can see what you're doing here. CTR is good on some of these. You can't expect to make money doing what you're doing. And that's not to say you're doing the wrong thing. You're absolutely doing the right thing. This is what I do. And it is a tiny bit more expensive way of testing, but it gets you results faster. So from here, what you need to be doing, Michaela, can I share these images? Because that way everyone can see what I'm saying. The images don't show any of your products. Are you comfortable with me sharing them? Cool. Yeah, excellent. All right. So this is looking very similar to the way that I test. And it's a little expensive because when you test like this, you're going to get a lot of ads that don't work. But that's what you want, because you want to turn off the ones that don't work so you can focus on the ones that do work. So you've got A10, A11, A2, A3. They can probably get turned off. And maybe even E6 coming in at 1.23 because you've got some pretty decent ads here. 2.85, 2.58. Great. So I would, you have a choice here at this point. We're probably not done testing. Keep the good ones running and go and make more similar to those ones with different colors and you know, that helps you articulate to yourself what works. So now it's time to make more of what works. From there, you have a choice to make, but not quite yet. From there, you have a choice to make of bringing the winners into, say, a broad campaign or an Advantage Plus campaign. I'd say stick the winners in a broad campaign, but you don't have to do that yet. Right now, it's just about turning off the ones that don't work and making more of what does work. I probably sit in this sort of testing phase at $10 a day for until they've got about 5 to 10 good ads, and that's when I'm going to combine them all into one broad campaign. Beck, it looks like she's doing the $10 per day on one ad set. She's doing all the right things. This is great. So not Beck, Mia, and Beck. Yeah, Beck, this is what I do. This is what I do. One ad per ad set, meaning that Facebook is forced to spend your full budget on all of your ads and without favoring any, so that we as marketers know which we can turn off. There's no guesswork here. It's clear as day. I like to know thoroughly what I can and should and shouldn't do. All right. Good work, Michaela. Really good work. I'm proud of you. Done well. Are you, just to make sure, are you clear of what to do next? All right. Beck, was it you who had your hand up? It was. Beck, I'm going to invite you to co-host. Let's see if I can help you out. Let's turn this music off. Okay, Beck. Invite to co-host. All right. Hello.
Hi, how you going?
Why can't I hear you? Just give me a sec.
Hello?
I think I can hear you. Can you speak?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, cool.
Can you hear me?
I can now. Just give me a sec. Gotta put my volume up.
Yeah.
All right. All right. How can I help you today?
So I did add a couple of screenshots into the comments, so you might be able to answer my question from that. I'm not sure. But I just didn't want to know what to do with my ads. So I've been running broad campaign for a couple of months. Haven't really scaled it, but it's been profitable. And so about a week ago, I tried to set up an Advantage Plus with a few of the better performing ads, and it just hasn't really done much.
Is that the second
and
image?
I had turned. Pardon?
Is that the second image that I'm seeing?
Image?
Data with Advantage Plus. So you've got 4 ads in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Advantage Plus works very differently to broad.
Okay.
How do I explain this? So broad is like, if you run a broad ad for a toothbrush, Facebook knows who to target for a toothbrush. And it will find people who've just been recently looking at toothbrushes, and it will target that person. It's like, you looked at a toothbrush, here's a toothbrush, and off you go. So you tend to get a lot more easy sales from broad, but broad won't always last for a long time. Advantage Plus is different. It captures people at all areas of interest. Even people who don't know they want a toothbrush. Just people that Facebook knows through AI are likely to maybe want a toothbrush if you show them at the very start of their their interest in dental care. And for that reason, it might take them longer to convert. And because it's going to take longer to convert, you got to have way more images in your Advantage Plus. You got to have, if I am I sharing my screen? I'll share my screen. Let me talk you through Homecraftology's library and why we do what we do. So for me, a broad campaign is great because it tells me my idea is probably going to work.
Yeah.
But you like for longevity these days, I feel like for longevity, you kind of have to be an Advantage Plus eventually. But for those of you thinking I'm going to go jump on Advantage Plus, you got to make sure you understand what it is and that you have enough data in your pixel. Damon, last live invite you've seen was 9 months ago. Yeah. I thought I started doing because I started getting some feedback from you guys that you had questions and you didn't want to share your screens. So I thought if I talk to you face to face, I can help you, and those who don't want to share, to help you answer your questions. So Homecraftology, you see here we have different ads here for all different people. So we got some people are going to be buying this as a unique gift. Some people are buying this because they're spending too much time on their screens, and some people are stressed. Some people want a video.
I just have to share.
Some people want to know how many orders I've delivered so that they trust me. Some people just want to see a mum doing the craft with her parent, with a kid. Some people want to know how many reviews we've got. Some people don't even know what products we have, so we show them all the different products and the different types. You might notice on most of these, I'm giving them an offer, 40% off today. So you may have an offer. If it's not working, you might want to test a different offer. I'll show you a different offer in a second. So we've got crafters who trust us. We've got design for perfection. So we're focusing on the quality of the product. We've got different variations here of what we are selling. And is that about it? No, and you may notice this is the same thing with a different background. So that someone who maybe was interested in shopping with someone who was trusted already saw the blue one, and now they're going to see this one, and they don't feel like it's the same image because it's not, but it's the same message. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
And if you only have 4 different images in 4 different colors, then people are going to have banner blindness, and it's just going to fizzle out after some time. This campaign has been running strong now for 2 or 3 months at about $35 per sale. So I'm stoked. It's the stablest I've been in 12 months. That's the key. Now, Facebook told me minimum of 10 images in an Advantage Plus campaign. Minimum. But ideally, at least 30. So you don't have to start with 30. Okay. Start with 10. Just keep adding to it until you've got enough. So what I do...
So would you, because my broad was doing okay before I went across, and maybe I've jumped the gun trying to do Advantage Plus too soon. Would you suggest I go back to broad and just get some more creative?
It's not about going back to it. You can absolutely go back to it, but just turn it back on. While you're trying to get...
That's what I mean. Like turn it back on.
You can absolutely 100% have a broad campaign running while you try and get Advantage Plus working. 100%.
Even with the same creative in both.
Yeah, because you're broad in they're 2 different campaigns. They work differently. They're structured differently to Facebook. Okay. It does different things with them. So turn your broad back on. Scale down your Advantage Plus to a lower budget, say $50 a day or whatever you're comfortable with until you get it really working for you. And you got to know that Advantage Plus is the long game too. You could go like if I start at $300 a day for Homecraftology, I've got to know that I'm just throwing that money away for the first 3 or 4 days. And then the sales start to climb. Because those people are in the buying cycle. It always helps to like, I launched my $300 a day Advantage Plus. I watch my sign-up rates on my emails. Because I know that if I get less sign-ups, that's usually a sign that the ads aren't working. But if I'm not getting sales, but I am getting sign-ups, that's buyer intent. so I don't freak out so much.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, just keep going, Chris. Just a couple more days until it kicks in. If it hasn't kicked in after 2 or 3 days, then it's like sound the alarm bells. Damon
Would
has
you mind
asked,
having a quick look at my ad account to just see if you turn any on or off?
you want to share? I'll stop sharing my screen. You can share yours. Go for it. Damon's asked,
Yep. Now,
in an Advantage Plus shopping campaign is running well. Does it screw up when you add more ads? I think so, yeah. I usually do A/B tests on my Advantage Plus shopping campaigns when I'm adding ads. Just close down any tabs you don't want us to see.
can you have I shared that?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. So this is my Advantage Plus at the moment.
And look, your
It's only
your
been going
click-through
for a
rates are
week.
really good, and your cost per clicks are really good. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I'd be interested to know if your sign-up rate to your email has stayed the same. And this is what you've spent over 2 days. How long have you had this one running?
Since the 22nd, so about 6 days.
6 days. And how much have you spent? Do you want to show me the full life of it in the
yeah.
dates?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize it was just on the last days.
So ROAS is pretty good. 400 spent
Yeah.
to make 1,200. That's pretty good.
In my broad campaigns, C2's always got like 8% click-through rate. Like it's always been my high performer, and here it just seems to be not getting any of the budget.
Yeah.
In Advantage Plus.
Facebook does its best to figure out what to do with your ads. And you could try turning off your $334 one, but I wouldn't. Everything's doing well. So don't focus so much on where Facebook is spending, because it will spend where the engagement is.
Okay.
No, I'd be very happy with this if this was my Advantage Plus. I'd just be adding more and more and more to it. And if you need to make the money back while you're doing this, just keep your broad running.
Yeah. Okay.
No, well done.
I didn't realize I could run them both together. Thank you.
100% you can. Unless you're really scaling both. We don't scale two ad sets at the same time. So we can have one small and then have one large. Because I'm nearly always testing in a smaller campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I'm going to get you off the call. And how do I do that? Remove. All right, see you. Okay. That's the last of the questions, guys. Anything else? Anyone else need some help? Or can we call it a night? Do I get an early mark tonight? Damon, what's the best method to add more ads? Okay. So what I do is, I don't know if it's the best method. Don't ask me what the best method is. I'm sure someone's going to say, you know what, Chris, that's stupid. Why don't you do it this way? And if that is the case, please, for the love of God, tell me. I may have done this for a long time. I'm no e-commerce god. All right, so what I do, right? I take my Advantage Plus shopping campaign that's been doing well, and I duplicate it, and put the new budget for the new ad set down to, say, whatever, $50 to $100 a day, whatever's meaningless to you, whatever you're just happy to lose. Then I add all my new ads into there, and I let it run, and I see how it performs next to the other one. And if it starts to perform well, I'll increase the budget of the new one and decrease the budget of the old one until they match up. And if the new one's looking good, well, then we're going. If the old one is still performing better, then I have to make a decision. Am I going to rock the boat, or am I going to go with the previous one? That's the best method that I've found so far. That's what I'm doing for my clients. Thanks, Mia. I'm not the e-commerce god. I'm the e-commerce grandfather. Uncle Chris. Uncle Dropshipper. Damon, so should I throw in one ad at a time? Hell no. I don't got time for that. Oh, Aswan on YouTube. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. So when I do that, I mean, we're talking a big job here. Not in terms of what you have to do, but in terms of changes to your ad account. It's a big job to duplicate out an ad set, pop all the new creatives in there and test it for a little while. Make sure it's the same or better than your previous one. I much prefer waiting until I've got a good 20, well, I say 20, but maybe just 10 to 20 new ads. I mean, hold on one sec. If my Advantage Plus just isn't working anymore, then I take the training wheels off. If my Advantage Plus is not working anymore, I'm not precious. I just throw new ads in there. I'm like, you're not working. I punish you. All new ads. Let's go. But if my Advantage Plus is working, that's when I have the two side by side. If I'm going to do that, I don't want to do that until I've got 10 to 20 ads to test, because what's the point of wasting my time? I'd rather do some broad testing until I'm comfortable that I have enough ammunition to go and throw into my Advantage Plus to test. But this is when I'm in my stride, fully scaled and making a ton of money. Mia, so do I mean I duplicate and launch the new new Advantage Plus with only new creatives intentionally leaving? No. This is my new campaign would be a combination of what was working plus all my new stuff, and what wasn't working turned off. Damon, you have tested broad ad set with 5 ads. One is a winner. Well, remember what I'm doing, Damon, is I have not just 5 ads in an ad set. I do a broad campaign with 1 ad in each ad set, so that I can absolutely 100% know what my best performing ads are, and Facebook spent an equal amount of money on each. No, Mia, with an Advantage Plus campaign, it's always a new campaign. You can't just create new ad set. It's always a new campaign. That's just how Advantage Plus shopping campaigns work. That's what you're doing? Awesome. Sorry, and let me put that in your tone. That's what I'm doing. That was a joke. Five ad sets, 5 ads. Perfect. Perfecto. It's okay. So do I create a new campaign of adding new creatives to my Advantage Plus? Like I said, Mia, it depends. If my Advantage Plus is fully working and everything's great and I'm making profit, don't touch it. If it's screwing up and giving me like $60 purchases, and well, for me that's bad. For other people it might be good. If my cost per purchase is too high and it's all gone to hell, I don't give two tosses if I break it or not. I'm probably just going to throw all of my ads into that. If it is working and I'm making tons of money, I don't want to touch it. I'm really not going to touch it. I'm just going to let it run. And if I want to throw all my new ads in there, I duplicate it, throw my new ads in there, and test. I've been in a situation. So Dame has asked, so throwing all of my ads into one Advantage Plus shopping campaign won't screw it up if it's already working well. I have been in situations where I've thrown a new ad creative into an Advantage Plus shopping campaign and nothing changed. It kept going. It didn't go back into learning. Everything was fine. In other situations, I've even just turned an ad off and my Advantage Plus shopping campaign went back into learning. And I was like, what? So you can't even turn an ad off? When it's in high performance mode and it's working, I don't touch a single thing in my Advantage Plus shopping campaign. I'm too afraid. Only if it's not working will I touch anything. Anything at all. I've been burnt too many times. I've put my little fingers on the hot cookies. I've been burnt too many times. I don't trust cookies anymore. Well, one of my accounts is in learning right now. Nice. That's fantastic. 2K per day. That's amazing. That's exactly right, Mia. Wait, hold on. You're doing 2K per day? Then you want to start scaling it? That sounds a bit scaled to me. I did have my cloths at that kind of thing, but they died off for a little while and slowly starting to bring them back. What I'm learning about my cloths is because, and this is the thing, when you have low ticket products, your ad budget's only 200 a day, fair enough. When you have a low ticket product, everything's got to be so perfect to scale that. And you do one little change to your website and it can have catastrophic effects. I think I might move into something a little bit more high ticket. I think that might be the win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might wrap this one up for the night. Everyone's had their questions answered. Do you guys like this format a little bit better where you can jump on and ask questions, yeah? Michaela, well, you've had one ad with all the spend. It will not even out your budget, that is for sure. But it's telling you it thinks that one's the winner. So you might want to turn that one off just for a few days and see what happens to your overall cost per purchase. And if it's better without it, cool. And if it's not, pop it back on. But it will not even out your spend. It tends to gravitate towards one ad and run with that one. Thanks for being on the call, Sasha. Can't wait to have you back on the call on Tuesday. Guys, I'm back on Sunday for more product reviews. If you guys got like questions you want me to answer during product reviews, I can certainly help. I mean, the focus is product reviews. I'm not going to be going to doing ad reviews or anything like that, but I can certainly answer questions. So I'm back on Sunday, and then I'll be back on Tuesday to help you guys out. We'll do the same format. If you want to be on camera and you don't necessarily want to share your business, I will be happy to do that. And if we have, who do we have on the call? I'll have to tell the coaches that we'll do this format so that they can tell all you guys that this is what we're going to do. Because I know some people don't attend the calls because they don't want to share, which is fine. I just want to make sure we help people. Anyway, guys, I will be back. Have a great rest of the Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you guys soon.